Hello, everyone. This is Caprice Smith, the Uncuffed Living Expert and Senior Director of the Uncuffed Boss Beauties. And today I have the unique privilege of interviewing our very own Miss Go Give 2020. Going into 2021, woo! Queen of Sales and first runner-up for Queen of Sharing. Can you get And we're going to hear so much about her journey. She's going to share unselfishly because that's what Miss Go Gives do. They tell you everything they know. But she's going to share her success secrets, and she is just going to embrace her moment because what you guys don't even realize is that this young lady has been featured in our national corporate, not just a video on Facebook. When everyone logs into InTouch, they see Miss Norrine. She is being featured as a newly promoted red jacket by our very own president of the company, the president of the North American region. Can you get excited? Can you say Amos 9:13? Can you say for
Amos 9:13? Jesus.
Ask for it, but God's gonna over deliver when you do your part. So this young lady has been doing her part, and I can't wait to get all into her interview. Let me formally introduce myself. I am educated, dominating, supernatural beauty. Building those bosses, that is my duty. I'm accomplished and humbled. The world no longer sees that shy little girl who used to be me. Retired cop turned professor, no need to look back. Traded my gun belt, now it's time as I pack. I'm the connector of teammates, customers, and fans. Global domination, that's my secret plan. I'm chosen and favored. God ordained it himself. Amos 9:13 promises overflow of blessings, freedom, and wealth. Great training, cute faces are steps 1 and 2. Goal busting and uncuffing, that's really what I do. I am future national senior executive, multi-million-dollar.
Ooh.
The uncuffing.
Ooh.
That's okay. I'm going because this young lady is about to grace the stage. She's about to shut it down. She is going to tell us how she has taken this Mary Kay world by storm. And her win started probably 3 or 4 months after winning Mary Kay. You were a star, right?
Yeah, I was a star consultant. Didn't know what I was doing, but I was a star consultant, and I liked it.
You were always a red jacket in qualification because you always had at least 1 to 2 people on your team. You've been a medalist umpteen times. Like, I am just so filled up for you because this 2020, while the world has seemed to be falling apart, you've been like, no, I got it. We good. And that's in the midst of all the other stuff that we can't even talk about online. So, please come to the stage and introduce yourself.
Well, hello, everyone. I am Norrine, the royally designed, one-of-a-kind boss beauty. I am a beauty detective who is seeking to find your beauty both inside and out. I serve as queens and kings because I want them to feel that when they walk across any stage, they are royally designed. That is who I am.
Oh my God, girl, got nails down. And then go to the community and tell the kings and queens. Okay, Norrine, we are just having way too much fun. We have got to.
Yeah.
Woman out there is like, I want my turn. You're sitting all pretty in your red and your pearls. You're like queen of all pearls of Sharon. Look at it, y'all. She's just showing off. She's just showing off with the crown. Look, adjust your crown, honey. Let them see the bling bling.
This just the one. This just the one. I only got the one on today. Yes, I only got the one on today. I didn't want to bling y'all out too much today, so I just, in the ring. Don't forget the ring. Don't see the ring. Don't forget the ring, honey. Wait a minute. Let me get a pose on.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. So, Norrine, we're going to get into it and just transition a bit because it is very exciting to be at the top, which you're like peaking right now. Not even peaking. You're like scratching the surface. I'm playing the mountains ahead.
Yes.
But for women out there, like, I want this to be my turn. Talk a little bit about what made you even say yes to Mary Kay, like in your core, not the real, not what you talk about else, but your core, why you said yes to Mary Kay.
At the core, why I said yes to Mary Kay just deals with being able to have something to leave for my family, especially my sons. I always have this, let's keep going, no matter what, keep pushing, keep pushing. And so I said yes to Mary Kay because I thought that it would be a wonderful opportunity for me to step out of my comfort zone. I am one of those people that I don't mind being in the background. I don't need all the lights, cameras, and action. And it's my time. I really felt like when I joined that I was approaching my time. I joined in December of 2018, and through that transition became a star, was like, oh, is this what it's like to be in Mary Kay? Had like wonderful sisterhood. It shined through for me in March of 2019. And I'm just so grateful and thankful that I said yes. Even though in the background, Caprice had my arm twisted, but I just did it anyway. No, I was just joking. But I'm glad that I did say yes, because like I said, it allowed me to step out of my comfort zone. And I am just so proud of myself because I am doing things and stretching that I never would have done before. So.
Oh, and you were busy. You're like a mentor to so many younger future professionals, and they constantly pull at you, and you're very active in your church. So you were very busy. So if you could just shed some light on what shifts you had to make. You're a mom of all these boys. I know what that feels like.
Yes.
Girl, what shifts did you have to make to promote yourself into Red Jacket and to be a consistent star?
So the shifts that I had to make, honestly, was opening my mouth more, recognizing that I do have a business, that I am a business owner, and I want my business to be successful. So I had to change my mindset. I didn't continue to think of Mary Kay as, oh, this is just something that I'm doing. This is my business. And so I had to get really, really serious about how successful I was going to be in my business. And I would not be successful in my business if I didn't talk about it. If I didn't say, hey, I'm a Mary Kay consultant, let's talk about some skincare or anything of that nature. So shifting my mind also, again, led to stepping out of my comfort zone. And once I realized and just not accepted the fact, but just walked in the fact that I do have a business, that I own a business, and that this business is going to be very successful, and that it is not only going to benefit my family, but it's going to benefit my friends or anyone else who is attached to me.
That's excellent. And I can honestly testify to the fact that if there was a textbook for how to do Mary Kay the difficult way, and there were many roadblocks in that textbook, you've had to face them all. But despite of the roadblocks, like you use them as platforms and you stepped on them and you kept going higher, you never looked back. For instance, you live in a remote neighborhood where you don't have an abundance of neighbors that you could just chatter. And so that do have that and maybe seek on that opportunity of having an abundance of people, how do you do your Mary Kay remotely? And before you answer, I want you to know that this is an anomaly. We've had one new director. She lived, I want to say Alaska, meaning her first neighbor was miles away. But she used social media to really build her platform. So women out there are like, how did you do it in the middle of a pandemic? How did you do it? Please share.
So for me, it was being very consistent and being very intentional. I do have an 8 to 5 Monday through Friday job. But I tell myself at 5:32 it's Mary Kay time. And so I take the time to put up posts. Sometimes I do them early in the morning before I start work so that it's out there, so it's fresh, so people can see it. And then, trying to catch the evening crowd, I put something out there in a little bit later in the evening time. As far as like where I live in Pennsylvania. We are distance apart, but I take the opportunity to go and talk to people when I go to the mailbox and get mail out of my mailbox. And when I know my Mary Kay is being delivered, we have a box on our porch that our delivery go in. And so I'm like, oh, let me wait until somebody's walking by. I want to take out my Mary Kay box. And so just being very persistent and consistent and intentional about where you want to go helps you get to your next level. And sometimes I think small, but I have bigger goals. And so I'm changing that thought process of, okay, I'm here, but I'm only going to get to there, and then I'll get to there. But now my mindset is, oh no, I'm going straight over there because this is where I need to be. So
it just blows my mind, because this is the same woman that's like, oh, wear makeup, Caprice, leave me alone. And look at her now, like, God, daily, and you're just doing
it is important to wear the product. Wow. And you know, when you go out and you wearing masks so you don't see the lips, but you gotta sparkle up your eyes. Eyes draw attention to you. Every time I go out, I may not always have on my Mary Kay shirt, but I always have my Mary Kay pin on. And my mask says Mary Kay. One of my masks says Mary Kay. And I have gotten quite about 4 or 5 leads from just wearing the product and being very open about wearing the product. I mean, very open about, yes, I have a Mary Kay business. And, you know, let's talk about skincare, because everyone hears Mary Kay and they automatically think makeup. And like Caprice said, when she said it to me, I was like, I don't even wear makeup. So, yeah, I'm not going to be a good seller. But when I realized that wearing the product opens the door for conversation, I have been very consistent with putting on something. My eyes, I always use my Time Wise 3D set. So everyone always talks about how pretty my skin is. They're like, wow, you're 49. Yes, I'm 49. And so it is just awesome to be able to be a billboard for Mary Kay.
I love it. And two, you have other projects. I think everyone in America is also an entrepreneur at this point, right? We know about multiple streams of income.
Right.
You have your administrative business as well. But you're a lot like me in that Mary Kay is the focus. And I'll tell people, honestly, like, that's where the money is. At the end of the day,
right.
Motivation and hype to the bank. You need to pay bills. Right. Mary Kay is definitely paying the bills. So I would like for you just to share a few moments about your success recipes. It doesn't have to be Mary Kay unique, but just in general in life.
In general in life, one of the things that I hold to is always keeping God in front of everything, make him a part of everything. And I have been in a place where I just, I'll go to church, I'm good, but that's not the same. You have to be in relationship with God in order for God to shine in your life. And right now, God is shining because I allowed him to be in the forefront rather than in the background or on the side. I allowed him to be in the front. So no matter what has been coming my way in the past couple of months, I have just like, okay, God, you got this. I'm not worried. And I always, say Philippians 4, pray about everything and worry about nothing. And that is so evident and so true, even in this time of being in a pandemic and being consistent. I mentioned that before, but I think that is a part of being successful, being consistent. So that people like, oh, she's Mary Kay. Oh, well, she didn't talk about it in about 4 weeks now. Be consistent. Be consistent. Because when people see that this is what you really are about, they will support you any way that they can. If they just think that this is just a fly-by hobby, you're not going to get that support. And be honest, be true to yourself, and be honest and true to other people. And I say that because I have a lot of opportunity with Mary Kay that I have made some connections outside of my circle, my close-knit circle. And so now I'm expanding my circle. I'm growing my circle outside of church, outside of work, outside of friends. I'm growing another networking system that allows me access to other men and women who I can share the opportunity about Mary Kay.
That's so uber important because honestly, your circle won't support. Like, honestly, like if we're real honest, your circle,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what I always say: if your circle could have made you a millionaire, first they would have made themselves millionaires, right?
Right.
They would have done it by now. So I love that you bring home that point. And girls out there listening, maybe thinking, I don't know a lot of people. Norrine seems to be so uber popular, and everyone does love Norrine.
Everyone does, but let me tell you.
But everyone ain't shopping with Norrine. So if you talk to the people out there that are thinking, well, dang, I really need to work with Norrine more personally, and I need her to show me how she did it because I vibe with her. Ooh, what is the vibe of your future unit? Like, your team is so boss. I love all of them. But what is the vibe of when you guys become your own unit and the next levels? What are you going to be called? Who are you speaking to? Who's going to work best and should say yes to you with Mary?
Well, my team is named Royally Designed Boss Beauties. And it is named that because royalty, purple is the color of royalty. Purple is my favorite color. And it just so happens to be my birthstone color. But I loved purple before I even knew that it was my birthstone color. And I want people to feel like in any area of their life, wherever they are, that they are royalty. God didn't make no mess. So he created us for a reason, and we have to know what our purpose is, what God's purpose is for our lives, and we have to operate out of that. And so for my team, we journey, and we're destined to continue to hold on to God first, family, and then the career. So there are times where we'll have a meeting and we didn't talk anything about Mary Kay. But, you know, if a sister is down, a brother is down, we're there to support, to lend up. You know, right now, I know that one of my teammates is laying her mom to rest. And so we have been in prayer last night and this morning before she started. And so my team, we are God-fearing women and men. And so if you can rock with the color of purple, and if you can rock with royalty and know that you are royalty and that you will walk in it from day to day, every day, when from the time your feet hit the floor, then you need to be a part of the Royally Designed Boss Beauties, okay? All right. We have plenty of room for everybody.
Do you see why she had to be spotlighted today? Not just for being queen of sales, Miss Go Give 2020. Runner up to Queen of Sharing, newly promoted Red Jacket. Featured in the corporate video. Gosh, I could just go.
Shocked about that. Oh my God. And I missed it live. Normally I'm on there and I missed it. And my Andell sent me a text. She's like, oh, by the way, you were featured. I was like, oh, what? I was featured where? Wait a minute.
I didn't watch it live, but I went back and watched the video. I was like, oh my God.
Right.
And then I was trying to take a screenshot, and it was set there. I promised it to me for like 20 minutes. I was like, oh, thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you.
Yes.
Because it was like this big, beautiful, bold smile. And I know what it took to get to that smile, right? So
yes.
Oh my God. I called massage, I called my husband, I called everybody I knew. I went live. So, honey, I know that's just the tip of the surface, but I want to yield the floor to you. And I'd like for you just to close us out with whatever it is that's in your heart right
now. I would say right now for me, it has been an amazing journey to be a part of Mary Kay. And it has been an amazing journey to be a part of UBB, to be there from the beginning when we became our own unit. We were under Felicia, and it was an awesome experience. I think starting out under there, it gave me the vibe, because I was like, I don't know, women, y'all petty and all this other kind of stuff. But let me tell you, when you allow God to just open your heart to new opportunities, and when you consistently be in communication with him and that you're listening to his voice, you're going to start moving. You're going to start seeing some things. And I'm telling you, where I'm sitting right now, I did not see that at all. Like when I got on, I was like, okay, I'll just be a consultant. I'm good. And Caprice's like, well, you know, if you do da-da-da-da-da, you can be da-da-da-da-da-da. I was like, oh, that's nice. And then I was like, okay.
Okay.
But then as I start seeing how successful I could be and the support that I had behind me, then I was like, well, maybe I can go to the next level. Going from star consultant to red jacket in a matter of weeks was just blew my mind. And then today I'm still blown away knowing that I'm sitting out there on a video that the entire Mary Kay
Forever.
company can see.
Forever.
It's out there forever. Anybody can see if they just decided,
But
let me
here's
find
the-
out about this Mary Kay thing. I'm on there being highlighted because I just went on Instagram and was like, I was named unit da-da-da-da-da, and I'm a new red jacket. And then to see that it was picked, that he highlighted it, little old me, Norrine.
To be very clear, it wasn't 50 people. It was you and two other.
Right, it was, yes. That's what I was like. And then I was second. Like, my picture came up second. I was prepared to be waiting for a minute. I said, oh, wait, I had to replay it so I could capture it, so I can capture it.
This is me.
So,
I know her.
I was like, yeah. I was like, I know Caprice is like,
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh my God, that cannot be me on the screen. And then I was like, oh man, my lipstick wasn't all on. It was faded out. But
Perfect.
in all seriousness, I say always stay true to yourself. Be humble. Don't like this right here. Believe you me. Now the first week, yeah, I did walk around with my crown on all week. My husband and myself were like, all right, that's enough right now. So then I was pulling out my badge, my beauty detective badge, and it was like, all right, don't take that out in the streets. I was like, I can't harass nobody in the street. They're like, no, don't do that. I don't want to come bail you out of jail with your little crown on. So I say stay humble, but always go to the next level. Always keep looking to get to that next level. You may not get to it as quickly as others, but stay in your pace and in your race because you will get there. Just stay humble and true to yourself.
Amen. Well, we can certainly stay here all day long, but I don't want to hoard the queen's time. I'm sure she has peons that she needs to talk to, right? But it goes without the saying, this is my city forever sister. If you're from the DMV area, you know what that means. I won't waste time. There you go.
I wear my ring every day. And this is a conversation starter too. So I use everything.
I never had a city ring.
Everything. Yes.
I'm getting me a city ring. I never had one. I promise you I am getting a city ring. So guys, this has been our Red Star Queen Miss Go Give Spotlight. And it's all a reward. In Mary Kay, you get rewarded for working your business, and you work your business by being who you are, just like Kobe said. I encourage you all to reach out to her and pick her brain a little bit and figure out what muscle she had to strengthen to not just get there, but to maintain there, and just wait until you see her next. This is Caprice Smith. I'm signing off. Norrine, thank you so very much. It has been such an honor.
Thank you, Caprice.
Oh, bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.